last video we have studied about the general characteristics of epithelial tissues and their common function. Okay. In this video, we have studied about the types of epithelial tissues. Here, depending upon the presence of cell layer, epithelial tissues are of two types. Which one? Number one is simple epithelium, and the second one is compound epithelium. These are the two types of epithelium that is depending upon the presence of cell layers. Simple epithelium, compound epithelium. There are two types of epitheliums. Simple epithelium is also called as unilamellar. This compound epithelium is called as multilamellar. Uni means one, lamellar means layer. Whenever the cells are arranged in a single layer, one layer, that is simple epithelium. Multi means many, lamellar means layer. Whenever the cells are arranged in many layers, that is multilamellar. Cells are arranged in single layers, that is unilamellar or simple epithelium. Means this one is the simple epithelium. There are many cells are there, but the cells are arranged in single layer. This one is the example of simple epithelium. This one is the simple epithelium. Multi means many. There are many cells are there, but there are many cells get arranged in many layers. These are the layers. This one is the one layer, this one is the second layer, this one is the third layer. These are the cells present in that layer. Yes, this one is the multilamellar or compound epithelium. Simple epithelium having cells are arranged in single layer. Compound epithelium means the cells are arranged in many layers. Multilamellar, unilamellar, एक इसमें बहुत सारे सेल है लेकिन एक ही लेयर में अरेंज है, उसको यूनिलैमेलर सिंपल epithelium. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे सेल्स प्रेजेंट है लेकिन वो सेल कैसे अरेंज है, एक के ऊपर एक, एक के ऊपर एक, ऐसे बहुत सारे लेयर्स अरेंज है, उसको मल्टीलैमेलर और कंपाउंड एपिथेलियम. मल्टीलैमेलर और कंपाउंड एपिथेलियम. ओके, नाउ this compound epithelium is also called as stratified epithelium. Compound epithelium is also called as stratified epithelium. Do you know about the strata? Strata means layer, layered epithelium. Compound epithelium is also called as stratified epithelium because in this epithelium cells get arranged in many layers. There are cells get arranged in many layers. This one is the one layer, this one is the second layer, this one is the third layer. Such type of many layers are there. Such type of epithelium is a multilamellar compound epithelium, or that is also called stratified epithelium. Stratified epithelium. Now here simple epithelium means that is the unilamellar, means the cells get arranged in single layer, belongs to simple epithelium. There are different type of examples are there, that is belongs to simple epithelium. There are different type of examples are there. First one is squamous epithelium. First of all we studied about the first type of epithelium, that is the simple epithelium. Belongs to simple epithelium. There are different types of their epithelial tissues are there. One is the squamous epithelium. Second one is the cuboidal epithelium. Third one is columnar epithelium. Fourth one is ciliated epithelium. Fifth one is glandular epithelium. And sensory depending upon the structure and functions. That is, simple epithelial tissues are divided into squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, columnar epithelium, ciliated epithelium, glandular epithelium, sensory epithelium. These are the different types of simple epithelial tissues are there. First of all, we studied about the first type of epithelial tissues, that is simple squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium. First of all, we studied about the first type, that is the squamous epithelium. This squamous epithelium is also called as pavimento epithelium. This squamous epithelium is also called as pavement epithelium, also called as tessellated epithelium. Squamous epithelium, pavement epithelium, tessellated epithelium. These are the name given to the epithelium present in body. When we studied about the first first of all we studied about the position, where these are present in human body. Where these are present? These are present in alveolar sacs, present in blood capillaries. These are also present in Bowman's capsule, present in descending limb of loop of Henle. These are also present in coelomic lining. That is the peritoneal lining. These are the different type of parts having there is an squamous epithelial tissues are there. Alveolar sacs. Do number the alveolar sacs. In lung there are 720 millions of alveolar sacs are there. This one is the trachea. Trachea divides into two branches. This one is the lung, left lung, right lung. Trachea divides into the bronchi. Bronchi divides into bronchioles. Bronchioles, primary bronchioles, secondary bronchioles, and tertiary bronchioles are there. But at the end of these bronchioles, there is an grape-like, sac-like structures present in the lung. That is the alveolar sacs. This one is the alveolar sac. This one is the alveolar sacs present in lung. Alveolar sacs present in lung. This alveolar sacs wall is made up from thin epithelium. That epithelium is an squamous epithelium. The wall of alveolar sacs is lined by which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. That squamous epithelium having the thin cells are there. That squamous epithelium is an structural and function. Alveolar sacs is an structural and functional unit of lung. The wall of alveolar sacs is lined by squamous epithelium. In squamous epithelium, cells are flat, tile-like, compactly arranged that are present in wall of alveolar sacs. Why these are present in wall of alveolar sacs? Because the wall of alveolar sacs becomes thin, that is for exchange of gases. Exchange of gases takes place between the blood and alveolar sacs. Now here during the inspiration process, oxygen get inhaled. During the inspiration process, oxygen get inhaled. Inhaled oxygen get reaches up to the alveolar sacs. Reaches up to the alveolar sacs. जब अपन ब्रीदिंग करते, जब अपन इंस्पायरेशन करते, तब एयर जो अपन इंस्पायर कर रहे अपन इंस्पायरेशन इनहेलेशन इनहेल्ड एयर गेट एंटर्स इनटू लंग. इंस्पायर्ड एयर अपने लंग में जाते. लंग में जाने के बाद अपने लंग में क्या प्रेजेंट है? देयर आर सैक लाइक और बलून लाइक और ग्रेप्स लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्ड सैक्स आर देयर. दीज आर कॉल्ड एज alveolar sacs. वो स्ट्रक्चरल एंड फंक्शनल यूनिट बोल के काम करते लंग में. दिस alveolar sacs wall is made up from squamous epithelium. किस लिए बना है वो? क्यों बना है वहाँ पे? क्यों squamous epithelium प्रेजेंट है? Because that is useful for easy exchange of gases takes place between wall of alveolar sacs and blood capillaries. Do know what? Here oxygen is here, but around the blood capillary, around the alveolar sacs, there is a network of blood capillaries are there. Around the alveolar sacs, there is a network of blood capillaries are there. The wall of this one is the blood capillary. Wall of blood capillary is also made up from, means wall of blood capillary is also lined by squamous epithelium. इस ब्लड कैपिलरीज के वॉल में भी कौन सा एपिथेलियम प्रेजेंट है? स्क्वैमस है. अल्वेलर सैक्स के वॉल में कौन सा एपिथेलियम प्रेजेंट है? स्क्वैमस एपिथेलियम. अभी देखो यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन गेट डिफ्यूज्ड फ्रॉम alveolar sacs to blood capillaries through thin wall of squamous epithelium present in alveolar sacs. Present in alveolar sacs. This one is the blood capillaries are also lined by squamous epithelium. Blood capillaries wall is also thin, made up from squamous epithelium, having the there is an exchange of gases takes place between the blood capillaries and lung. Blood capillaries in alveolar sacs. This oxygen from alveolar sacs get diffused into blood capillaries, and carbon dioxide from blood capillaries get diffused into alveolar sacs. Diffusion of gases, exchange of gases. Diffusion means higher concentration to lower concentration. In blood capillary, CO2 concentration is more. In alveolar sacs, oxygen concentration is more. Oxygen concentration is more in alveolar sacs, that's why that oxygen get diffused into blood capillaries. Here concentration, CO2 concentration is more in capillaries, here less in alveolar sacs, that's why that CO2 get diffused into alveolar sacs. यहाँ पे concentration CO2 का ज़्यादा है, यहाँ पे कम है, यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन concentration ज़्यादा है, यहाँ पे कम है, इसलिए यहाँ का ऑक्सीजन यहाँ डिफ्यूज़ हो गया, कहाँ से? स्क्वैमस एपिथेलियल टिश्यू से। यहाँ का कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इसमें डिफ्यूज़ हो गया, किस लिए? कहाँ से, किससे हो गया? थिन वॉल ऑफ स्क्वैमस एपिथेलियम प्रेजेंट इन वॉल ऑफ ब्लड कैपिलरीज एंड प्रेजेंट इन alveolar sacs. For the exchange of gases between the lung and blood capillaries, there is an squamous epithelial tissues are useful for exchange of gases, means the epithelial tissues are useful for respiration process. Epithelial tissues are useful for respiration process because the epithelial tissues present on lining of alveolar sacs, present on wall of blood capillaries. Here the exchange of gases takes place due to presence of thin layer of epithelial tissues, that is squamous epithelium. Now second one is the blood capillaries. Squamous epithelial tissues are also present in blood capillaries. Now this one is the aorta is the greatest artery that get originated from heart. Aorta divides into many branches that are called as arteries. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? This one is the aorta, this one is the artery. अब ये भी arteries है, ये भी कौन सी? ये भी artery है. Artery के divides into arteriole. ये कौन सा है? आर्टेरियोल. और इस आर्टेरियोल के ब्रांचेस और डिवाइड हो जाते हैं. दिस आर्टेरियोल अगेन डिवाइड्स इनटू arteriole again divides into blood capillaries. This one is the network of blood capillaries present in bodies, means present around the tissues. Here tissues are there. These are the tissues are there. And this one is the blood capillary. जब यहाँ से हार्ट से ब्लड पंप होता तब क्या कहाँ जाता? The pumped blood from heart get transported to each and every part, each and every cell present in body via aorta, artery, arteriole and capillaries. ये कैपिलरी है और ये सेल्स है. जिस ऑर्गेनिज्म में क्लोज ब्लड वस्कुलर सिस्टम प्रेजेंट रहती है उस ऑर्गेनिज्म में ब्लड और टिश्यू का डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट नहीं होता. इसके बारे में अपन आर्थ्रोपोडा मोलस्का फाइलम में किंगडम एनिमलिया में स्टडी किया है. ओपन सर्कुलेशन, क्लोज सर्कुलेशन के बारे में. यहाँ पे क्लोज सर्कुलेशन प्रेजेंट, जिस एनिमल में क्लोज सर्कुलेशन प्रेजेंट है उस ऑर्गेनिज्म में क्या होता? देयर इज एन डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट बिटवीन द टिश्यूज एंड सेल, बिटवीन द ब्लड एंड सेल डज नॉट टेक प्लेस. देयर इज एनी मीन्स डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट इज नॉट देयर. व्हाट हैपेंस हियर? This one is the wall of blood capillaries made up from which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. And in blood capillaries which constituents are there? In blood capillary, this one is the blood capillary. In blood capillary oxygen concentration is more and food material concentration is also more. But this wall of blood capillary is made up from which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. Which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. The wall of blood capillary is wall made up from squamous epithelium. This network of blood capillaries present around the tissues, means present around tissues. In body, each and every cell requires constant supply of food material and oxygen that gets supplied due to presence of transport system, circulatory system, via blood vessels. Food material and oxygen reaches up to the each and every cell present in body. Means blood get enters into aorta, blood from aorta get enters into artery, blood from artery get enters into arteriole, blood from arteriole get enters into capillaries. This one is the blood capillary. Wall of blood capillary is made up from squamous epithelium. Due to thin layer present in the wall of blood capillaries, oxygen and food material from blood get diffused into the surrounding tissues. Surrounding tissues में diffuse हो जाता, क्या फूड भी हो जाता और ऑक्सीजन भी हो जाता. Oxygen from blood get diffused into the surrounding tissues. Food material from blood get diffused into the surrounding tissues. और ये सेल को किसकी ज़रूरत है? फूड मटेरियल की भी ज़रूरत है और ऑक्सीजन की भी ज़रूरत है. जब फूड मटेरियल और ऑक्सीजन सेल को मिलता तो क्या होता? उसका ऑक्सीडेशन होता. फूड मटेरियल का ऑक्सीडेशन होता और ऑक्सीडेशन होने की वजह से क्या प्रोड्यूस होता? एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होता. That is in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP energy. Along with ATP there is a byproduct are also there, that are the carbon dioxide and water is also produced. This carbon dioxide and water again get enters into blood capillaries. Enters into blood capillaries. Okay? This exchange of food material and gases between the wall of blood capillaries takes place due to presence of squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium. इसलिए ये किस में प्रेजेंट है? ब्लड कैपिलरीज में. जैसा ब्लड कैपिलरीज से फूड मटेरियल सेल को मिल गया, ब्लड कैपिलरीज से फूड मटेरियल ऑक्सीजन सेल को मिल गया और सेल में जो भी वेस्ट मटेरियल प्रोड्यूस हो गया किस कौन सा? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और वाटर, वो ब्लड कैपिलरीज से ब्लड में मिक्स हो गया. For the exchange of material between the tissues and blood capillaries, the wall of the blood capillaries become thin, that is made up from which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. Okay, now next one is, these are also present in Bowman's capsule. Do you know about the kidney? Kidney is an organ of excretion. Kidney is an organ of excretion. In excretion means removal of nitrogenous waste product. जैसे अपने बॉडी में नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस होते हैं और वो नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट अपने बॉडी में से बाहर निकलने का काम कौन करती? किडनी करती है. वो नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट किस में प्रेजेंट रहते हैं? अपने ब्लड में प्रेजेंट रहते हैं. ब्लड का फिल्ट्रेशन करना किसका काम है? किडनी का काम है. मीन्स इन किडनी देयर इज एन स्ट्रक्चरल एंड फंक्शनल यूनिट इज देयर, दैट इज द नेफ्रॉन. There are millions of 1.5 millions of nephrons present in kidney. That nephrons are also called as uriniferous tubules are there. Nephrons or uriniferous tubules. Urine word is related to urine. Uriniferous tubule means urine forming tubule present in kidneys, that are called as nephrons. That are the structural and functional unit present in kidney. Means in the kidney there is a, means in nephron there is a Bowman's capsule is there. Do you know about human beings? In human beings there is a pair of kidneys are there. This one is the kidneys. In kidneys structural and functional unit is present, that is the nephron. This one is the nephron. This one is the nephron. Such type of structural and functional unit present in the kidneys that are called as nephrons. But in nephrons there are different parts are there that is made up from squamous epithelium. Here Bowman's capsule is there. This one is the cup-shaped cavity present in the nephron that is called as Bowman's capsule. This one is the Bowman's capsule. This one is the Bowman cup-shaped cavity present in the nephron is called as Bowman's capsule. This Bowman's capsule is double layered. Bowman's capsule is in double layered. This one is the outer layer. This one is the inner layer. But inner layer of the Bowman's capsule or outer layer of the Bowman's capsule, inner layer of the Bowman's capsule is made up from squamous epithelium. Here the squamous epithelial tissues are there. This is squamous epithelial tissues from Bowman's capsule, useful for filtration of blood. Useful for filtration of blood means the cells present in Bowman's capsule, epithelial tissues present in Bowman's capsule that are useful for filtration of blood, because in blood there is a nitrogenous waste are there. That nitrogenous waste gets separated in kidneys due to presence of nephrons. Means the filtration of blood takes place in nephron, means in nephrons, means in Bowman's capsule, squamous epithelial tissues are there. These are useful for filtration of blood. Here the filtration of blood takes place due to presence of this squamous epithelium. Whenever the blood gets filtrated fluid from the Bowman's capsule, that gets circulated along this renal tubule. Circulated along this renal tubule. Means in that fluid both type of substances are there. Whenever the blood gets filtrated in Bowman's capsule, there is an essential and non-essential, both substances get filtrated through the Bowman's capsule. Essential and non-essential, both type of substances are there, but essential substances get reabsorbed and non-essential substances get eliminated along with urine. During the urine formation process, essential substances get reabsorbed, retained into the blood, reabsorbed into the body, and non-essential nitrogenous substances get eliminated along with urine. Here now, this one is the loop of Henle. Loop of scientist Henle discovered this loop present in nephrons, that is the U-shaped loop present in the nephron, that is the loop of Henle's, having the two limbs are there. This one is the descending, this one is the descending limb, and this one is the ascending limb is there. In the loop of Henle there are two limbs are there, ascending limb and descending limb. Here squamous epithelial tissues are present in descending limb of loop of Henle's. This loop of Henle is lined by squamous epithelial tissues. The wall of this limb is an descending limb of loop of Henle's. The wall of descending limb is lined by squamous epithelial tissues, that is useful for reabsorption of water. Descending limb of loop of Henle is an thin, permeable to water and impermeable to salt. Means the filtrate constitute water that get diffused from filtrate into the body through thin layer of squamous epithelium present in descending limb of loop of Henle. यहाँ पे ब्लड का फिल्ट्रेशन हो गया. फिल्ट्रेट में दो टाइप्स के सब्सटेंसेस है, जो इसेंशियल है और नॉन इसेंशियल है। अगर यूरिन के साथ इसेंशियल सब्सटेंसेस अगर बॉडी के बाहर गए तो वो डिफिशियंसी हो सकता है बॉडी में। इसलिए जो भी इसेंशियल सब्सटेंसेस वो फिल्ट्रेट में प्रेजेंट है, वो इसेंशियल सब्सटेंसेस रीअब्जॉर्ब करके लेते हैं अपन। रीअब्जॉर्ब करने की टेक्निक मीन्स रीअब्सॉर्प्शन ऑफ दैट इसेंशियल सब्सटेंसेस टेक्स प्लेस थ्रू दिस नेफ्रॉन। यहाँ पे लूप ऑफ हिनले प्रेजेंट है, इसमें डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब प्रेजेंट है। ये डिसेंडिंग लिम्ब कैसा है? परमिएबल टू वाटर, इम्परमिएबल टू सॉल्ट। इसमें जो फिल्ट्रेट प्रेजेंट है, इसमें से खाली वाटर रीअब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए अलाउ करता है। क्यों? दैट वॉल इज लाइनड बाय स्क्वैमस एपिथेलियम दैट इज यूजफुल फॉर रीअब्सॉर्प्शन ऑफ वाटर फ्रॉम फिल्ट्रेट, water from filtrate. That's why here in the wall of descending limb there is an squamous epithelial tissues are there. These are also present on the squamous epithelial tissues are also present in coelomic lining. Do you know about the coelom? When we take the section of body, this one is the outer body wall and this one is the gut. This one is the body wall. This one is the body wall and this one is the gut wall. Between the body wall and gut wall there is a space is present that is called as coelom. Between the body wall and gut wall there is a space is present that is called as coelom. That coelomic lining means the body wall as well as gut wall is lined by which epithelium? Squamous epithelium. That is the peritoneal lining. That peritoneal lining is also having the epithelial tissues are there. That epithelial tissues are the squamous epithelial tissues present in coelomic lining. Present in coelomic lining means that is called as mesothelium. That is called as mesothelium. And the epithelium present in blood vessels, blood capillaries, that is called as endothelium. And the epithelium present in the outer surface of the skin, that is called as epidermis. Here mesothelium is a type of squamous epithelium. Endothelium is a type of squamous epithelium present in blood capillaries. Means this squamous epithelial tissues present in alveolar sacs, blood capillaries, Bowman's capsule, descending limb of loop of Henle's, coelomic lining, peritoneal lining means there is a mesothelium is there. That mesothelium is lined by squamous epithelial tissue. It is about position of squamous epithelium.